That's where you're fucking up, JB. You're fucking up trying to be in their James Bond. You need to be in your James Bond.
That's
and
what
it
I'm
is
saying.
James Bond Smoove.
James Bond Smoove.
That's
JB.
how you move it. The JB.
You know, and I'm international. You know, I'm very worldly. I'm long and lean. I carry myself like I'm long and lean.
What
I carry
when you
myself
say long and
like
lean, what are you referring to?
Long and lean, man. You take care of your body. And I'm only 15 pounds heavier than I was in high school. I just turned 50 years old, bro.
Because you know how to maintain.
I know I maintain myself.
That's right. Talk about it.
You know how to maintain yourself. You carry yourself around all damn day. You know how heavy your ass is. You know what weight feels good on you when your knees ain't bothering you, or you ain't farting all night. You know how your body reacts. You know, your body long and lean. And I carry myself like a European. I'm very European. European-minded.
What is that?
It's kind
Is
of
that like colonialism or something?
European-minded. I've been blinded. See?
No,
that's not how it goes.
No, that's how it went.
Yeah,
Like, I don't think KRS wants you to be European-minded.
No, I rewrote it. I rewrote it to fit myself. European-minded. You understand?
Look at that suit.
I want to.
Look at me first. Look at me.
Look at the suit.
You see the pocket watch? Come on, man.
Let me see the pocket watch.
Pocket watch, brother. Come on, man.
We're doing an interview right now. This is a JB Smoove. This is how you do it.
It's a pocket watch.
Wow, that is European-minded,
You don't
bro.
carry a pocket watch.
Is the time right on there?
Wait, let me see.
Time is right. Time is right.
Wait, do you have a pocket watch and a regular watch?
Yes, he does.
You rock both. Sometimes you get lazy and you don't want to dig in your pocket. And I put my overcoat on. I can't be undoing my overcoat outside and my scarf and put my gloves off, all that kind of stuff. I got to be able to go bam like that. Bam. See? You put your clothes on in the order of which you want to use them. See? Sometimes I wear slip-ons and sometimes I wear lace-ups. But sometimes I wear my boots because my pants fall a certain way on these boots as opposed to the lace-ups.
It's all about how your slacks is jacked.
If I want to show my socks,
fall.
if I want to show my socks, I wear my lace-ups and cross my leg a certain way, right over left. You know, have you figured that out yet?
I haven't because I can't cross my legs.
One day you will cross your legs.
Yeah, when you get rich, you can cross your legs. So have you noticed that? Like even rappers, like Andre 3000 crosses his legs.
He
now.
does.
You
Do you
cross your legs?
Sometimes.
Yeah. And
Wait, so you can literally lift one leg and put it over the other one?
Yeah.
I can't do that.
I don't.
Well, you can't cross your legs because of your bad knee.
No, it's like the meat under my thigh doesn't get on the
he got a
other.
lot of thigh meat.
I got thigh meat.
You got thigh meat.
That's strange.
And then you gotta uplift it. You gotta make sure that the ball sack is lifted up. You don't crunch it up.
You don't want to scrunch.
You don't want to crunch your
that
balls,
process, no one wants to see that.
You don't have those issues,
Just
JB
to
Smoove.
cross your leg.
No.
He's long and lean.
No, I've just mastered it. I have mastered it. I know exactly.
Well, you got
where
expensive
to put-
underwear on, so it uplifts your ball sack right.
But that's nice underwear on. You better to be able to cross your leg the right way. You know, you don't want to damage your scrotum sack.
Talk about it. Crunch the ball sack.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Now, I don't you know this.
JB
Ebro.
Smoove is here, and this is Ebro in the morning. Lord Styles Rosenberg.
I don't know.
building.
If you know this, but you know, Syph and I first got to know JB many years ago now, 6-7 years ago. He had this incredible run on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Incredible.
And now he's on his 4th season with his own show on MSG that returns next week.
What's the name?
Indeed. 4 courses.
I've seen this.
With JB Smoove.
And you sit down and you have meals with people.
Yeah, dinner for 5. It's 5 people, man, from all walks of life, including, you know, I go with a comedian, I go with an actor, a musician, you know, I go with an astrophysicist or something like that. I throw a monkey wrench in there just to keep everybody interested.
They almost had me once, Ebro. They called me once on like a Thursday, and they were like, "Yo, you want to do JB?"
Is that how the producer of the show talks?
No, she was like, "Hey, this is so-and-so from MSG. I'm calling about JB Smoove's Dinner for 4. We'd love to have you as a guest." I was like, "Oh my God, I would love to be a guest on JB's show. When would you need me?" She's like, "Tonight." I was like, "Oh, that's why you're calling me." No, sorry, I'm not.
You're the emergency.
Oh, I was the.
JB, why'd you do him like that?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you what happens.
Back
I'm
up.
gonna tell you what happens, man. Number 1, people love to eat.
Talk about it.
Number 2, people love me. Number 3, people love NYC.
Talk about it.
Number 4, people love Madison Square Garden. People love just to be a part of the show. People love the guest on the show. So it's one of those shows where it's only so many people can be on the show. I do a full season, but I don't do a full season. It's only I tape it in 3 days.
The whole
so
season.
If anything happens, I do it all in 3 days.
Wow,
if
that's a lot of
anything
deals.
happens and someone can't make it,
You
it's
gotta
a
do it
flight,
now.
a
It's gotta
weather
happen
problem.
now.
I got to scramble real fast.
So how many episodes of the show air?
We air 10 episodes of the show.
Okay.
We do 10. We do
But then
10
they
shows.
repeat that 10.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I turn the TV on, you're on the TV.
We go marathon. We go on a marathon.
Yeah.
People will pull their seat up to the TV because it feels as though they are part of the conversation.
So they go make their own meal at their house
They
and
make
then
their own
pull their
meal.
meal up to have a meal with
And
you.
they'll slide up to the TV with their meal.
Yeah.
Although it's not as elaborate as our meals by a professional chef.
Oh, okay, so you guys have like a celebrity chef?
We do a different restaurant every season.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, it's
You want to
crazy.
shout do we know the restaurant for this season yet? Are we
I'll-
allowed to talk about
Is
it?
every episode in the same restaurant, or do you visit different New York City
No,
restaurants?
we change every season.
Oh,
But
season.
but the
though.
season will all be in one restaurant.
All in one restaurant, yeah.
For that
And
season.
what we do is, we invite cool people, cool food, cool ambiance, and and you get a chance to talk about yourself, talk about New York, talk about anything you want to talk about. And people love to hear your story. It's kind of like hanging out with friends.
That's cool.
I'm sure you guys been out to dinner several times with each other
just
and
went out
sat
the other
around.
week, yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all don't just sit there and eat and
You
shut
talk
up.
shit the
Y'all
whole
sit
time.
there and talk. Y'all have a good time and enjoy each other. And it's like our checkpoint. You know what I mean? It's our checkpoint.
It's good vibes, man.
Now,
Yeah, your checkpoint.
JB, big conversation that started recently. I guess I heard it come up maybe a month ago. Was that Larry was pondering
Oh, God.
coming back again?
Larry is pondering. I went to see Larry's play. I
Fish in the dark?
I put him on the spot.
Okay.
I saw Fish in the Dark, man. I put him on the spot in the back, in the green room, to see what was going on with him. No answer. So when I put him on the spot again at my birthday party, my big 50th birthday party, I'm also sorry again. I didn't invite you guys to my birthday party. Oh man,
would've loved-
You made it to
was
50.
Oh, this birthday party was one to remember.
When you was coming up in Mount Vernon, did you ever think you would be 50 years old?
I thought I would. I know a lot of people who I thought wouldn't.
Exactly.
You know. And a lot of times I was correct. But you know what?
When you cornered up
You
your
don't think
birthday,
about 50. You don't think about 50.
don't.
You don't. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm at 50 right now, but I don't remember turning 40. You know what I mean?
Well, the last 10 years for you has been a blur from what he's bringing up. Obviously,
you know
Curb Your
what?
Enthusiasm. You went into another stratosphere.
50. Yeah. You know what? What it is I always feel like this. If you do the right things and you motivate yourself and you know where you want to go at, you can icon yourself and you're ageless, brother. You are etched in stone. You want people to remember you a certain way, a certain image of you, and that image will last forever if you're doing the right thing and you are iconic. Look at that James Dean poster. They keep pulling that same James Dean poster up.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King, the same picture of him is at his peak. That's him at that peak. Everyone you can think of, Bowie, they'll throw a picture of Bowie up. It's the same one. They won't show you a picture of him sick. They show him at his peak.
Iconic.
How you want to remember him in his iconic position.
now in the case
life.
in the case of Dean and Dr. King, they both checked out relatively early.
Yeah, King was 39.
And
He's
Dean was
39.
like 22. Wasn't Dean
But-
super young?
Yeah, I'm just saying in general. I'm not talking about their age.
Yeah,
I'm
but
talking
you're
about
just talking
their
about-
status,
yeah.
how you remember them. Malcolm X, you remember him a certain way, a certain look, certain. You no matter when you leave this earth, you have to put yourself in a
Larry
position.
David, we remember
You
him a
want people to
certain
see
way.
that you're-
Confused on Curb Your Enthusiasm or angry on Curb.
Why not? You want people to remember you a certain way,
Yeah.
and if you take care of yourself and you are consistent in what you do, and we gotta realize, we as comedians, we are given this gift that we have been given away for free. You know what I mean? People think we get paid by the club, but we give that to you for free. We don't get residuals on you driving home still laughing, or you telling someone the joke at work, or you going to your family reunion repeating our jokes. We don't get residuals for that every time you say it. Music is different, but jokes, like, we giving it for free.
Now hold
know
on.
what I mean?
Now real quick, JB, two things. Dean was 24, by the way, but James Dean. But you said so. You cornered Larry at the 50th birthday.
So I
What did
cornered
you say?
Larry at the 50th birthday party. So what I'm saying is this. I cornered Larry. I tried to get Larry to give me an answer on whether he was going to come back or not. So Larry came on stage at my big birthday party. A lot of great people came out. Thank you, everybody who came out to support the 50th birthday party. It was amazing. Larry came on stage. Larry got there a little early. I was upstairs in the hotel room trying to get, my party planner said don't come downstairs until it's full.
Yeah, to make an entrance.
But Larry came white man early. You know what I'm saying? Larry came white man early. Like I thought he might come early. He came early. So my buddy, AB's hit me like, yo, Larry's here. He texted me, Larry's here. He mad early. He's walking around having hors d'oeuvres, people watching like he always does, doing research on black people. That's what Larry does. He walks around and he observes. You know, this is going to be an episode somewhere. So he's like, well, where's JB? What's going on? You know, Larry. So by the time I came downstairs, I made my entrance. You know, I came on stage. Larry walks on stage right behind me. What's going on? Why you so late? I said, Larry, this is a black party, first of all. I said, I'm not going to come down here when it's half empty. I'm coming down here at the peak of the party so I can make my grand entrance, Larry. And we got on stage and did 10 minutes of banter back and forth, having a legendary argument about why am I late for my own party.
That's so good.
So Larry said, okay, black people come late. I get it. Okay. Well, Jews leave early. And he walks off stage and people went crazy. But then I put him on the spot. I said, Larry, there's 300 people in this room. We all want to know, are you coming back for season 9 of Curb Your Enthusiasm? And Larry said, yeah, I'm coming back. But sadly, you get killed off in the second episode. I said, God damn you, Larry, you bastard. You got me, Larry. You got my ass, Larry.
So you believe him? You believe that it is coming back?
I'll be honest. Larry's a complicated guy. I truly believe he will not. Only because of this. You can only let things marinate and simmer so long. And sometimes you wait so long for something, and when you finally get it, you don't want it no more. It's like a piece of ass you wanted back in high school.
Yeah.
You ran into her again on the train. You're like,
talk.
oh, man, I was sweating you in high school. But now you look up and down like, God damn. Nope.
I missed it.
Yeah, missed the window.
You missed the window. Like, you look terrible now.
So maybe not Curb. Definitely more of a 4-course. And that's on MSG.
Yes.
Your friend Chris Rock, all over the news, is gonna be hosting the Oscars.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you're watching the controversy with the Oscars today. You have people, who's the list? 50 Cent, Tyrese, Will, Jada Pinkett Smith.
Let's just keep
Spike Lee.
Yeah.
Spike,
Spike,
Will and Jada.
A lot of folks.
Those are really the ones. Hitting.
Yeah.
Well, Spike recently just said he's not asking people to protest. It's just him and his wife decided not to go. That's just his personal choice.
Yeah. And then,
but Tyrese was the one that was pressuring.
And
pressure
50 and Tyrese are imploring Chris to not host.
It's a rough place to be. Here's what I think's gonna happen. I'm gonna be honest. I know Chris a long time. I know comedy. I've been in the industry a long time. Even in things you have not seen me in front of the camera on, I've very much connected with a lot of things that go on. You know, my business side is way more intense than my in front of the camera stuff. So I understand. But Chris is one of the, to me, he's one of the smartest, impactful comedians of our era. Mm-hmm. He is our Pryor to me. In my eyes, he's our Pryor. He can take controversy and find a way to spin it. He is smart as hell. On this issue right here with the Oscars, here's what I think is going to happen. I think Chris is going to do it.
Yep.
Number one, because he's a professional. Number one, right? Number two, because it's a platform, and if anyone can take this controversy and do it in a smart way and make it impactful and get the word out and also to tell his feelings about this issue, is Chris Rock on a huge platform like this. As much as we think people are not going to watch it, certain people are not going to watch it, it's going to be more people watching it.
Yeah.
And why steer away from the eyes that need to be on it for such a big event than to have someone like Chris Rock, who is outspoken, who is smart, who knows how to spin things, who knows how to make a great point, whether he does it with humor, whether he does it with a serious tone to it. The man is smart. He knows what he is doing.
Yeah.
This is going to be the biggest platform next to the Super Bowl. This is going to be huge.
Yeah.
To actually get the points out that need to be said to change things. Everything's going to change.
And so on that, Rosenberg has been very vocal and rightfully so about, we're pointing at the Oscars, an award show, as the issue of of diverse roles in Hollywood, when really the conversation is about Hollywood specifically and the financing of diverse films and roles and the things that get put out, which
you gotta follow,
doesn't really have anything to do with winning an award.
You gotta follow a long paper trail to figure all this out. It doesn't end. It doesn't start and it doesn't end at the Oscars.
Right.
You got tons of award shows. Tons of award
Grammys, all of
shows.
them.
You want to go through everything? You gotta. That's a long paper trail to follow back to where it starts. It's like going in the forest, right? You can drop pennies or popcorn to see how to get back out, or you can drop pennies and popcorn along the way. When you come back out, you can stop along the way to little issues that you got to fix. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I see this whole big thing. It's a lot to do.
I mean, you work, like you said, behind the scenes. You run a business, a company.
Right.
The issues of getting money to finance things in Hollywood, I'm sure you've run into a lot of obstacles when you're trying to do things that are diverse.
Right.
I mean, can you talk about, dealing with that, just from your own first person?
It is. It's not easy getting things greenlit. It's just not. And to have, first of all, you have to come up with an amazing idea. People got to love you. There's so many things that go into play with pitching ideas and getting greenlit for a movie or a TV show. There's a lot of steps that you got to be prepared, preparation. But you also have to deal with the eyes that you are pitching to, being that they can relate to what you are pitching, or
and that relatability.
You can't take it everywhere. Sometimes you can't take it to. So you don't waste your time even going there because we're not in that place yet. We still have a long way to go. You gotta realize all this is one big pot. It's not just the Oscars. It's not just the industry. It's not just about film. There's race. There's creed.
It's America.
There's class.
It's the buying public.
There's a lot of things. You know how class comes into this also? That's almost as big as race. You got to realize it's not just, it's a lot of things to fix in this country.
We're talking about, we look at like who owns big movie companies. Who has
the banks, if you will. Those are the big banks,
so
right?
Right. They more or less are. And there's not one head of a major studio that's black. Let's go look at how many owners there are of NFL teams, of NBA teams.
It's
when
a
you
lot.
look everywhere, it's people. It's getting throughout America, getting people of color into major
Executive
That's what I'm
roles.
telling you.
Executive
It's a lot of pieces, a lot of moving parts. It's a lot of things to fix. And you have to be sensitive to these issues because they all can't be fixed all at one time. You can put a bunch of Band-Aids on things, but Band-Aids, guess what? When they get wet, what they do? They come right back off again.
And by the way,
I mean, I'm just saying, you have to give it constant attention. You got to change that, keep changing that Band-Aid. You got to keep changing it. Otherwise, it's going to just come off, and you're going to forget about it again. It's going to get well, and that bruise is going to go away for a minute until something else comes up.
Well, and that's what would have happened if they had thrown, let's say, Idris a nomination this year or whatever. That's all that would have been. That wouldn't have been the be-all. That was not going to solve the problem.
Right.
It would have tricked people into thinking the problem's getting solved. It wouldn't have solved the problem.
That's another thing.
I mean, that's even when we talked to Ava DuVernay about Selma when she called the program.
Right.
And, she told us that the money to create Selma came from European investors because there wasn't an American film production company that wanted to finance creating a film, not a documentary, a film about that. They could not find the money. They had to go overseas to get the money, which was very telling. And this was several years ago.
See, it's a hard place to be. Now, I've been blessed because, I made a conscious effort when I started doing stand-up, when I started acting, that I wanted to spread myself out. I didn't want to just do the BETs. I didn't want to just do Def Jam. I didn't want to just corner myself. I wanted to do a lot of different things, so when I go into a meeting with people or when I meet people, I can be able to get in that room and know what I'm doing, know what I'm talking about, and know that what to expect. So I know how to adjust myself in a meeting accordingly. So I can feel like I'm, my demographics can be wide. Not that I have to do one specific thing.
But you want to be diverse.
I want to be diverse. I want to be able to do everything. But not forget about what is important, but also being able to adjust myself and know what to expect, whether it's positive or whether it's negative. So I leave that room like, you know what, I knew that was going to happen, but I was prepared for it. I didn't dig a hole for myself. You know what I mean? So sometimes we unintentionally burn bridges. We have to be able to deal with it in the right way. And like I said, you have to be able to address more than just one issue. It's too many things along the line that we got to fix, because it's like that old car you got. That old ass car, you gotta get up early and pump the gas a few times before it's gonna turn over. But when it start, you're like, oh, thank God. But instead of taking the car and get the car fixed, you drive that damn car to work again. And the next day you gotta pump the gas again.
You're not dealing with the problem.
You gotta keep pumping that goddamn gas. Why don't you just take the car to the man and let him change the damn gas filter? That way you don't gotta do that every morning. You know what I mean? Change the battery in.
And I think that speaks to
we got to fix everything.
Many people get accustomed and comfortable with things being broken, and they're so used to it being broken that the work that it takes to get it fixed almost seems like more work than it actually is.
Exactly. Yeah. And that is the problem we're having right now, whether it's dealing with racism, movies, it matter what we're dealing with, we have to,
because it's gonna make you uncomfortable for a little bit.
You gotta start fixing it. Even if we don't see direct change in our lifetime, we gotta make this better for our kids in the future. Generations have got to benefit from our work.
You would say that this boycotting the Oscars, Chris Rock pulling out,
it's not going to be an immediate fix.
But it is important that the conversation is happening.
It's very important for the next generation to live better, to have better opportunities. Right now, we are our parents' version of Martin Luther King right now.
Yeah.
We have to sit in the front of that bus, you know what I mean, for a little while, took a few beatings, a few setbacks, but in the end, your kids and your kids' kids are going to enjoy creativity and be able to get their vision out there.
And it won't be like black roles. It'll be
amazing
roles for everybody.
Who knows what the hell evolution is going to do? Evolution changes every day. The sun might all of a sudden light the hell up one day and everybody be dark as hell. We don't know what's going to happen with this planet.
Or they just have sex with JB Smoove and then you going to have a bunch of mixed kids out and they can be dark.
I'm telling you, we don't know what's going to happen with this damn planet. You know what I mean? Everybody can turn purple tomorrow. We don't know. So, and we have to prepare creatively, See, look, I'm going to tell you something, brother. I do a lot of work with the Boys and Girls Club. Do a lot of work. I just did an anti-bullying campaign in Detroit. We got so many goddamn problems out there, brother. We got to catch these kids.
We were just talking about New York City public schools this morning.
We got to get them. I'm telling you, man, it's so many issues out here that we need to really address, and this is all in one big pot.
And those issues are way more important than the Oscars. I'm gonna keep it 100.
It's not even just that. I'm just saying it's a part of it. It's an ingredient that's in that big bowl.
It's all part of the same thing.
It's the same bowl of stuff. You got to clean it up. Otherwise, I'm telling you, no one's gonna be happy with anything moving forward. We got to suffer through it right now, try to fix it, pump the gas on that damn car, and get these, and at least make it better for us.
And drive it to the mechanic and get it fixed so you don't got to pump the car.
But who is the proverbial mechanic? Anyways, hold on.
And then you can get that car to your kid. The car, hey, I had it fixed. You could hand that car on to your kids. It still runs good. Got about 100,000 miles on it, but it still runs. I fixed it.
JB, what's up with Real Husbands?
I don't know. I shot 2 episodes of Real Husbands. I got a chance to. I don't know when it's gonna air. It's all over the place. I don't know what's going on, but it's 2 really funny episodes. It was great going back. I really couldn't do a lot because I was on the Millers at the time.
You too busy for Kevin Hart now?
No, Kevin's busy, man. Kevin's the man right now.
Don't feel bad for Kevin.
No, Kevin's fine. Kevin's
Trust
doing
me,
great.
I do not feel bad for
He's
Kevin.
doing great. He's doing great. And that's another thing. It's great to see people who are in your circle do well. You know what I mean? I think there's so many branches to what we do that no matter which direction you go, I know eventually I'm going to be behind that camera because I'm going to get tired of traveling, tired of doing stuff. But I love that my voice is being heard right now. I just did a Bud Light commercial for the Super Bowl. I did that.
Congratulations,
that's gonna be airing. So,
congratulations.
How was it working with Rosenberg on Barbershop?
We didn't. JB and I didn't.
You said he was your co-star.
Yeah.
That's
he
what
came
you
in
told
here
us.
talking about Barbershop, and I was like, oh.
Rosenberg said I'm in Barbershop 3 with JB Smoove. It was a pleasure working with him. It was
said
awesome.
that?
Yeah.
We're so excited for the movie to come out. I can't wait.
That's going to be a great movie. It's really great to be a part of that franchise, man. You know, I'm so happy they called me about it. Had a great time working with Ice Cube. Had a great time working with Sid, Eve, Nicki Minaj is on it. Oh my gosh,
absolutely.
Common's on it. Who else is in the movie? Everybody, so many people in the damn movie. Oh my god!
I didn't hear you say his name.
His name is not in the movie.
No. JB, I didn't see. JB wasn't there when I was there.
You know he's in the movie. Well,
you know what? Maybe he was. Maybe I was not there that day, but I was there a lot of the days. Like if there was 30 days on the shoot, I was there 28 of them
would
at least.
you say the majority?
In Atlanta, right?
Yeah, we shot in Atlanta.
And you stayed at the whatchamacallit, right?
At the whatchamacallit?
You know, when you walked in that spot that you stayed.
Oh, the W downtown.
The W downtown. You said the W.
Don't save him.
Well, no, I saw her there. I really did see Lauren.
I wasn't in the movie. I'm not in Barbershop.
We didn't stay at the W. We did not stay at the damn W. We said the Lowe's Hotel.
What was it? Lowe's. She ain't the Lowe's.
AB, don't save him.
No, thank you, AB. It was the Lowe's. Listen, I'm in a scene with Sean Patrick Thomas. Did you have any scenes with Sean Patrick Thomas?
He's in all the damn movies.
Exactly. I was in a scene with
him.
him.
Every barbershop movie.
I don't know why. Listen, you guys are all gonna feel stupid when you see me star in this movie.
Okay, listen,
Rosenberg, I want you to be in the film, bro.
I'm excited.
I want you in it.
That was fun though. That was fun doing that. It was really a lot of fun, man.
And you're also working with Nicki Minaj on her new sitcom.
I just finished shooting on Friday.
So now
I just finished on my last scene.
Wait. So Nicki Minaj has a sitcom on ABC
Yes.
Family, and it's a story about her life.
About her life.
In Queens.
Growing up in Queens.
Kind of reminds you of a little bit of Everybody Hates Chris feel to it.
Good.
You know, which is
very good.
Very smart.
You're on the
And
first episode?
I'm in the pilot, yeah.
Okay.
I'm in the pilot. It's really, really
And
fun.
what role do you play?
I play a preacher.
Okay.
And I'm a great preacher, too.
I see it. You got the smile.
Powerful. I'm powerful.
You got the suit. You got the
it's
great
all about
hair.
delivery when you're a preacher.
You got the glasses.
It's the preacher. It's the delivery about spreading the word.
There you go.
Oh, man, it's so fun. Then I did a Myers Christmas, a holiday film with Danny Glover and Gabrielle Union and Kimberly Elise. This was really going to be
You got a lot going on for 2016.
Hey, man. I just jumped on it immediately. It's a new year, new energy, man. You know, there's so much to do, man. You know, so much out there. But this is all those breadcrumbs, man, I talked about earlier. Those popcorn, dropping that popcorn into that forest, man. So I come out, all the people who, I didn't burn any bridges. So my phone keeps ringing.
Yeah, because people like working with you. You're a
I'm
great
a nice
person to work
dude,
with.
man. I'm the dude that ate lunch with the interns. I'm that guy. You know what I mean? If I see someone feeling bad, I'm that dude that likes to, I like to have a great work environment. I like to just, man, we walk this earth for a certain amount of time, man. And you might as well have a good time while you're on it, man, and enjoy, make it better for the next generation coming behind you, man. And that includes giving advice to comics, giving advice to actors. That includes being a nice guy on the set, showing up on time. People think this is a lottery. It's not a lottery. I still got to get up early. You know what time I had to get up this morning, man? Like 6:30 this morning, get myself together, prepare my mind, what I want to talk about, get my facts in order, know exactly how to present myself, come here, get dressed, do all these different things, check on my mama, do this. There's a lot of things to do. So I want people to think that being a basketball player, being an actor, being a comedian, being all these things you want to be, a rapper, is not the lottery. You have to work. You still got to get up in the morning. It's just another version of a job. Your job, sometimes you get opportunities, which are great, but to maintain that job, you still got to write your rhymes. You got to dribble the basketball. You got to write your jokes. You got to get in front of that camera. You got to know how to act with the other actors. You got to get along with people. You got to say hi to your director. You got to say hi to your producers. You guys are in the profession,
Like
you
producer,
don't just show up and
Like the producer that called Rosenberg was like, yo.
Like the great Bob Title over
somebody
at
came in here and set all this up. Somebody turned the mics on for y'all. Someone set these cameras up. Right? Yeah. It's work to do. It's not the lottery. People really think, you get a blessing. You take that blessing and you make that blessing something else. You carry that blessing on so that you can benefit from your opportunity. It's not someone giving you wealth. You are having an opportunity to create wealth, create opportunities. So
Give
I'm
it up for
yeah.
the inspirational.
No, yeah, he
got
does
to
everything.
understand that.
Hardworking.
Long and lean.
Hey, man,
Long and lean.
I'm gonna be gone one day, and I want this stuff to be out there for people to
Yeah,
understand,
no, real
man.
talk, real
we
talk.
all gonna be gone one day. We ain't gonna be here forever.
Do you think you'll send one of your suits to the Smithsonian?
I'm gonna send my whole damn body. I already set it up already.
Oh, really?
I already set it up.
You got a taxidermist. They gonna
I've been investing.
fill you up
I've
with
been,
some fluff
hey,
and put you in the.
I'm like Walt Disney. I've been
think it
investing
works
money
like
to freeze myself.
Just in case Larry
I'm
decides.
gonna come in handy one day. I'm gonna come in handy in the future. You think I can't survive in the future? Shh. You watch a man come up. I'm gonna pop up in 2020 somewhere. 2200.
You're still going to be alive in 2020.
We
I was
hope,
just saying.
we
No. 2200.
2200.
2200. I'm gonna pop up. I'm gonna pop up, baby.
Give it up for JB Smoove, man.
In the building.
Another season of 4-course
Closest way,
meal.
JB Smoove.
MSG, check it out, man. Good seeing you, brother.
My dude.
Yeah.
See y'all soon.